Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, Sonny Gray.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And now Gunnar Henderson. And that one misses up and in. And this one is off and running. The 1-0. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Walker ranging back, way back, out of here. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty, one away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Gray, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today.
Now this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. First pitch, not close. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Lifted in the air, right center field. Scott sizes this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now a chance for Colton Cowser. And a strike in there. Mountcastle, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped on a line. Walker makes the play, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Orioles 2, and the Cardinals coming up. Back here in St. Louis, and on the mound now, Zach Eflin.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Alec Burleson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that misses. And the count even 1-1. Just off the outside edge. On the ground to third. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Redbirds down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Gray back to work. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just to fair.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westberg. That's inside.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Nootbaar drop step going back. Forget it. So he goes yard to left. And they add on. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. And that just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Way inside.
2 strikes. The count is full.
Three-two now. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And it beats him. What a play. Gunnar Henderson up now, a former Rookie of the Year. He was the first Oriole to win the award in 34 years, and he did so unanimously.
Yeah, and his rookie season was so special, Boog. Gunnar's first hit in the majors was a home run. He swung so hard his helmet fell off.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. Just missed. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's down and in. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. That's to third. Jump throw across his body, and very nicely done for the out. My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Lars Nootbaar will hit next. Inside, just missed. One out and a runner at second. Line drive and base hit. O'Neill whips it back in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. 2 on, 1 out. Jordan Walker now at the plate. Inside. And that is ball 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1. First and second, 1 out. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Late swing fouled off. Just missed. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Check swing, called strike. And foul ball. Next pitch way upstairs. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering way upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So bases all loaded up. At the plate, Victor Scott. Ball one, no strikes. There's a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering upstairs.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a swing and a miss there.
Count full.
Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Golden opportunity right here.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, right side. Cowser settles under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's a 1-run game.
You know, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Grounded out his first time up. That clips a corner. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 on, 2 outs. Laser base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-4.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
First and second, 2 outs. Wilson Contreras, the next to hit. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ground ball. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So 2 down, and up next for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Just missed. And the 1-0. The other way. Takes it himself. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 5 and the O's 4. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. Now, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And here is Tyler O'Neill. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. O'Neill, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, hitting 5th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1
strike.
1
out, bases empty. That one a little bit high. 2-1. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's going to be Colton Cowser. 0 for 1 so far. Now a fly ball to right center. Scott sizing this one up. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Brendan Donovan. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Cards doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
The 1-1. That one to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. 1 up, 1 down.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Singled and scored his first time. First pitch, and he just misses.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to 3rd, Westberg. Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Right through there for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering down in the dirt. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson fires across the diamond. St. Louis goes down in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead at 5-4. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Cedric Mullins. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one missed. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. He's already homered here in this one. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Not
Ball
close
one,
with that one. Ball 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
1 down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's a speed threat, Jackson Holliday. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Just off the outside edge. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. First pitch just misses. And strike 1 to the catcher.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. On the ground, right side. Holliday. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Victor Scott. First pitch misses. And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul. Up and in. And the count now even up. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Just misses. 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. That's inside. Ball 1. And that one,
that's a ball.
Cutting but missing down low. That's a little bit low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. That one out to right. Cowser sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back here at Busch Stadium, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Gunnar Henderson. Gray back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Inside, almost got him. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Missing inside. Counts full. 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. Safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
One away with a runner at third.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And now, Ryan Mountcastle. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Runner at third, 2 away. And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail it 5-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Wilson Contreras. And that's outside. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Sir Anthony Dominguez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cano also throwing. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Nolan Arenado. Has grounded out a couple of times. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball one. The wind and the pitch. Henderson. And they get Arenado for the out. Two down, bases empty. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Misses outside, and it's 2-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. On the ground, and foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Zach Thompson.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Well, one-run game, and here is Tyler O'Neill. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Matthew Liberatore, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Fernandez, the right-hander, also getting loose. And takes low for ball one.
Two balls, one strike.
Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Colton Cowser in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air out to center. Scott on the move. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Ball, one strike.
With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the sixth. And that one is inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And that's down and away.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
One-run game, one out, one on. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So 2 down now, and here is Jordan Westburg. Outside, and that's ball one. O'Neill off of first with 2 away. Now 1-1.
I got a ball, one strike.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Westburg checks his swing. Now it appealed to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and lifted in the air. Walker tracks it down for the out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 5 and the O's 4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yennier Cano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lars Nootbaar digs in now. Nootbaar in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. And first offering is fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez preparing to come on if needed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
No, that's down.
That's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Just missed.
This doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. And that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Herrera in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle, finds its way through, base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first, Victor Scott. Next up for the Cardinals. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And down on strikes he goes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matthew Liberator.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one in there across the letters. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
He goes down looking.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. And right back to the mound. to first. Rutschman retired. And the Orioles set down in order. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That one misses, and it's 1-0. That one missed. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Alec Burleson will hit next. Misses off the inside. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 down, nobody on. And that one almost got him.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Fernandez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game leading off. Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 3. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Helsley, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. In the air to left center. Scott on his way in. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Mountcastle in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up next, Tyler O'Neill. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Keegan Aiken. So now it's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Stays alive. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. In there, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Gregory Soto is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. And a ground ball to first. Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. Inside, just missed. Two outs. He was late there. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed
one
there.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Caught him looking for the K. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, 1-run game, and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. 0 for 3 in this one. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Misses inside, and it's 1-1. That's inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Mullins can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
That's a really good take.
One down, base is empty. And a curve misses outside. And that's ball 2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Orioles down to their final out. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Helsley, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. There's a strike. On the ground to third, and that's foul. The Orioles down to their final strike, and that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.